Question was asked recently in one of my Q&As. What do you do when you feel that you're really not that psychic? You can bring in spirit and give mediumship readings, but you feel that you're not quite reaching your potential or where you would like to be in your psychic work. Well, I know all too well what that feels like. For the first 3 years of my development, I didn't think I was psychic. In fact, I refused to believe I was psychic, despite all of my tutors telling me, hey, you can't be a medium without being a psychic. Well, I later learned that they were absolutely right. You can't do mediumship without being a psychic. So, what do you do when you feel that your psychic development is not up to par or not matching that of your mediumistic development? Let's talk about that. Listen to Deborah's story about her journey with her psychic development. So you have to have your psychic faculties have to be in working order, or you can't do your mediumship. But you've got to believe it here.
I think you are right, and I need to stop
Yeah, you
that
have to
energy
believe it
and that
here.
mindset. And it's
Yeah,
interesting because, as you know, my strength, my singular strength, seems to be my clairsentience, and I know that I am empathic. Like I can read people's emotions when I'm with them. But
right. That's psychic.
That's psychic.
That
but
is your psychic ability.
but anything else, like the details of their life, which supposedly is fully available once you
Hmm.
are connected, I don't really get those. And I feel, remembering when I first started the mediumship and
Hmm.
how I truly believed I was making everything up. That's how I feel about the psychic. I get the nose, so it's not, I am making it up. Like I think I look at the person, I look at their environment, what they're wearing. I don't know. I think I'm
Okay.
taking in cues from a lot of other
But
stuff.
that's part of it. Okay. So let's do an experiment. Look at Justine. And just by looking at her, I want you to just start by looking at her. Tell us what you think, what you think she might be like.
I know that she is a wonderful friend. Um, I feel as though you have deep connections to people. Like I'm getting chills actually. So I feel like I hope you can validate that or you think of yourself in that way. But I feel as though you have long term friendships and they are very meaningful to you. Yeah, I feel confident
Good.
in
Keep
that.
going.
See, I went to start looking to the left, like, help me out.
It doesn't matter where you look.
Okay.
It doesn't
Um,
matter. So just keep going. Just keep talking about her.
okay. Um,
Just by looking at her, what can you tell us about her?
I feel as though you were, I want to say, the perfect child. I feel as though you were not one who gave your parents a difficult time in your teen years. I feel as though you very much respected what they expected of you, not disappointing them. Do you understand that?
I do understand it. I saw things differently than people my age then. So I understood from the adult side. And I think that that's what you're saying.
Feels like you were very mindful of, like you knew the right thing to do and you didn't really want to cause your parents stress. That's how it felt. Are you vegetarian? All of a sudden, I was like, or your diet is skewed heavily towards.
It
Um,
cut out. Did you say vegetarian?
yeah,
Skewed heavily towards, yes. Yeah.
okay, I don't know
At
where.
heart, at heart, I'm
So I'm gonna let you stop there, but I don't know if the rest of you
I don't know if the rest of you noticed, but her whole demeanor changed a while ago. She started off smiling and laughing, and she was giving readings and or just talking about Justine, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, she switched right into her psychic. But here's how it works. You start with just talking, and then you start talking about what you can see physically with your person, but then before you know it, your psychic takes over. So you start just talking, then your intuition hits, and then your intuition switches into your psychic. And when it switched over to your psychic, your face changed. The way you were looking, the way you were the way you were talking, everything just kind of shifted a little bit because you had moved into your psychic. And it was like, oh, there she goes. Yeah.
I don't know that I had anything for. Are you by chance a teacher? Because that was the other thing. I was getting.
I get that all the time. I did go to school to be a teacher, but it didn't work out for me to do it. But I get it all the time. Yeah.
Maybe that's you know what, that's so interesting because
Mm.
I felt it and I was like, no, she doesn't work as a teacher. But I got teacher. Oh my gosh, and I have children.
See?
Oh,
So that's,
You did
you wouldn't know that by looking at her.
Mm-mm. No.
So some of the stuff that you said in the latter part, you wouldn't know just by looking at her. But we can gain a lot just by looking at people. And our intuition can pick up on a little bit. I mean, we can look at her face, and we can look at her smile, and our intuition can pick up on it. This is a kind person. This is somebody that, I could sit down and have a conversation with. But at some point, your psychic kicks in. When your psychic kicks in, then you start getting things that you wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at her. So, and the moral of the story there, Deborah, is you are psychic. So you just have to get out of your way. And once you get out of your way and you start seeing yourself as a psychic as well, then your psychic ability will just start really kicking in. And you'll start noticing that your psychic is working for you throughout your day. Little things that you shouldn't know, but you'll know. And you'll be able to start picking those things out. And that'll help you to see, oh yeah, okay, maybe I am psychic. Because you're far more psychic than what you think. That's for sure.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Justine, as well, for being a part of that experiment. So there you go, guys. Working as a psychic or using your psychic faculties is as easy as allowing your intuition to kick in. And once that intuition kicks in, before you know it, you're diving deeper on a psychic level. So just move out of the way and allow that information to come in and flow to you. You can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. If you haven't subscribed already to this YouTube channel, please go on ahead and hit that subscribe